There's actually some warthogs that is just walking.
Motivational Monday, people. Here we go. Here we go. What's going on, Alicia, Angie, Will? What's up, baby? Valerie. Good chill. April, Jackie, Goddess. What's up, Christian? Yolanda, Marcel. What's going on, good people? Hey, Karen, Belinda, Gerald. What's up, Gerald? Patricia, Chrissy, Jackie, Maria Starr, Maria Antonio, Naren, Shakana, Ariel. What up, Gerald? What up, champ? Caroline, LaWanda, Liz, Claudette, Tabitha, Sierra. What's going on, everybody? Man, y'all ready for it tonight? I know you are. I did, Shakana. Tiana, Latasha. What's up, Jackie? What's going on, good people? Teresa. Valerie. Tommy Thompson, what's up? Maria. Yeah. What's up, Sharon? Man. Claudia from Brazil. Brazil up in here. Hey, Nicole. How you feeling? What's up, High Vibration? 12. Fanny Gomez. What's up, everybody? What's going on? How y'all feeling? Oh. Yeah. Fanny. What's up, Teresa? Patricia. So you taking them to court, huh? It's that time. What's up, Chrissy? Y'all ready? Hey, man. Beautiful gift. What's going on? Ellen. Thanks, Ellen. 12. Feeling good. Fresh start. What's up, Fresh Start? Marcel. Say when they're your sibling. Woo. That's a rough one, too. 7 days, beautiful one. What's up, Nicole? Say you holding. Discard mode. Hey, it's a process, y'all. Don't nobody just get to walk into the room and you just get to be feeling good. Hey, Diana, YOLO. How you feeling? Yolanda. It's a process for all of us. This is a process, people. This is not you just break up with somebody today and tomorrow you on top of the world. The narc make it look like that. He make you think like that, right? No, it's a process. And it's a process that we all go through, y'all. It's something we all go through. Yeah, that rumination is going to get you. You just got to learn how to deal with that energy. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Claudia. No bite. Fresh start. Hey, Myrna. How you doing? Yeah. Hey, listen. It's hard. It's supposed to be hard. Thanks, Ellen. Appreciate you. This is supposed to be hard. It's supposed to feel like it feels, okay? Tonight, y'all, we're gonna go into an element tonight that love you back. Tonight we're gonna go into an element and we're gonna talk about, tonight I wanna talk to y'all about your fears. Because that's something that holds us in place. Can everybody like the video? Can y'all go in there and push the like button? Would you? Listen, we're going to talk about your fears, things we fear when it comes to narcissism. Thanks, Natasha. We're going to talk about the things that we fear. Because you know what? I think for all of us that are afraid to leave a narcissist, one of the main reasons you're afraid is because you have been taught since you were a child. I know I was. And we all live in the same world. So I'm just saying that usually we've been taught the same thing. But usually we've been taught since we were a child that you don't want to be alone. So we've been taught to fear being alone. A Phoenix Fire, there you go. So this is going to work for you tonight. We have the biggest fear of being alone. Because, and I want y'all to think about this. When you're on social media, I remember I used to do this. I used to do this, so I know that you've seen it. People who are in relationships, they'll say, oh, y'all, you just bitter because of XYZ, or why don't you have somebody? Or, they'll put you down because you're not in a relationship. People will put you down because you're not in a relationship. But you know what? I want y'all to know tonight, and I think that this applies to all of us. Had one person, Medusa, thank you. If just one person would have ever just called me to the mat and said, yeah, you know what? You married, you in a relationship, but are you happy? And if you are, how long have you been happy? They would have shut me down completely. They would have completely shut me down. Because although I could say, yeah, I'm in a relationship or whatever I have going on, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, I was in a relationship, I was in an entanglement, but hell no, I was not happy. And I'm willing to bet 99.9% of the people on the internet, you're not. Because this narcissist thing is not just in some of our houses. Believe it or not, people, this joker's visiting everybody's house. Yeah, those people you think have this amazing relationship, yeah, it's in their house too. They just know how to hide it better than you. You dig? They know how to hide it better. And that's all it is. They know how to pretend better. And a lot of people just say, hey, I've been with you long enough that, I'm going to just stick with it. I'm going to roll with this. We just going to ride it on the way through because ain't nobody got time for that. We in this, we staying with it. 37, 4 children, huh? There you go, Ashley. There you go. But again, the moment somebody asks, what about being happy? How long have you guys been happy? See, people can give you the ingredients of how we stay together and, yeah, we gonna have time, we made it through hard times. And I'm saying this, that still is to be respected as well. It's to respect it if you make it through some hard times. But your relationship should not be hard times. Okay? No good relationship has even an equal amount of bad times. Okay? Now, if you get for every 5 years of a great relationship, you got to deal with a month or two of some downtime. Okay, nobody's even going to mention anything like that. But if you're like, okay, we had a good 2 or 3 months, now we're going through a next 2 or 3, 4 months of craziness. You know, it's like, no, that's not a relationship. That's not happiness. And most of those situations are the same way. People in fear. Most of us stay in these long, drawn out situations because we're afraid to be by ourselves. That's our biggest fear. And guess what? The narcissist knows you fear being alone. They know that that is your biggest fear. The narcissist has studied us, people. Again, you're dealing directly with the devil himself, herself. You're dealing directly with the devil. Most of the time, most of us just don't believe it. We just don't believe this is an actual devil. And you know why? We don't believe that we're actually dealing with the devil, him, herself, simply because of the same exact scenario from a childhood. Every time you've seen a movie, every time you've heard in the Bible, every time that you've heard about a devil, it's always been bad. It's always been bad. When somebody talks about the devil, the devil is always bad. And you don't think that this narcissist is a devil simply because, okay, they do some good things, right? They do something that makes you feel good sometimes. People, how is the devil going to trick everybody if he's all bad? Think about that. They know how to do good. Their bad is in their heart. That's what's inside of them. Well, you can't look right inside of them, not from the exterior. And 9 times out of 10, the exterior of the devil is a nice looking exterior. Listen, think about this, y'all. When the Bible describes the devil, it describes him as the favorite angel, the most handsome, the prettiest. So the devil is a good look. And that's what captured you 99% of the time. That's what captured us from the beginning. They caught your eye. They caught your eye. You looked at the devil and saw, and they made you feel good. And it's nothing like somebody that looks good, that tells you you're an amazing person. It's no feeling like that because you actually believe it when it comes from certain people. And let's just be real with it. When somebody looks good and they're talking to you, you tend to believe what they're saying. You're like, wow, okay. You know, as good as you look, you know, I'm believing everything. You know? But we don't consider the fact that this is the devil. And again, everything you've ever heard about the devil was always wicked and evil. But when it describes the serpent talking to Eve, do y'all really think a woman would talk to a snake? How many of y'all think a woman would actually talk to an actual snake? It was a snake simply because how he acted and the way he moves. He moved crooked. He wasn't straight up. He was crooked. And he talked to Eve. He got in her ear. Nah, man. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you, man. You read this book. Ain't nothing gonna read, man. He don't want you to know what he know. That's why he on top. Because he know what's in this book. And the devil was all in her ear with that. As soon as he told her, hey, look, you read this, then you'll know what he knows. I done read it. I know what he knows. That's why I talk to him and talk about God like I do. That's what the devil was going at Eve with. He didn't just come up there and say, bite this apple. No, he tempted her. He tempted her. He told her, man, if you check this out right here, you'll know everything that he know. He just hating. That's all it is. They just use a different term at that time. Man, that joker be hating, man. That's why I don't follow him. That's all the devil telling her. That's all he's telling her. And that's what we're dealing with right now. That's what we're dealing with right now. Most of us don't believe this is the devil. This is absolutely the devil. I'm telling y'all, this is the devil. You can't shake it. The devil knows what you fear. You fear the unknown. Most of us fear the unknown more than we fear torture. You fear being alone more than you fear torture because you're familiar with torture. You're familiar with torture. And you will sit there and allow this devil to torture you day in and day out simply because I don't want to be alone. I don't want to feel like that. I don't, that doesn't feel good, when I'm by myself. And then the devil, he going to stick that knife in you. He going to say, well, that's why you alone. That's why you by yourself. People. You're supposed to be by yourself sometimes. You're supposed to be by yourself until you're ready to be in a relationship. And most of us are not ready to be in a relationship. You're supposed to be alone until you are ready, really ready to be in a relationship. We let this devil speak fear on us, and we are so afraid. We have gotten to a place we are so afraid of simply confronting our fear of being alone. Not actually being alone, but we won't even confront the fear of being alone. And because we won't confront the fear of being alone, we subject ourselves to staying in long-term dysfunctional entanglements with devils. Absolute devils. We'll sit there and we just say, we're just going to go along to get along. We're just going to keep on going along and we'll get along. Eventually, everything will be all right. We're not even putting any logic. We're not even looking for logic when it comes to dealing with these monsters, people. We're not even dealing with logic because it doesn't logically make any sense to stay with somebody that's torturing you daily. They're torturing you. Every day you get up, you're trying to figure out, okay, what is it going to be today? What are they going to come up with today? And then you start to block them out and you start to say, well, you know what? I'm going to just get up and I'm going to just have a good day. I'm going to try. Myrna. That devil going to make himself out to be the angel in your life. They're going to make themselves out to be. And you know what? We deal with that monster because we think in our minds. See, one thing that we don't look at is that devil played a trick on us. The devil played a trick on us. They played a trick and made us think that they think like we do. See, that's why we don't see them as devils, because we think that they think like us. They don't. They mirror you. That's it. They mirror you. Okay? And it's so easy to mimic and mirror somebody. All you got to do, okay, let's say you met somebody and they're into surfing. I'm going to show y'all real quick how a narc can mirror you. Oh, wow, I love surfing too. I surf. I go to Australia. They have the best waves in the world. You've got to go. Have you ever been? And all of a sudden, if you're a surfer, you're like, whoa, you love surfing too? You went to Australia? What? Oh my God. I love Australia. I can't wait to go. I've never been. And now all you know is everything they say is right. They can say nothing wrong, especially if they look good. We are so weak for somebody that looks good. And I got the problem too. We all love things that appease us. Think about it in a scenario like food that you eat. Okay? Think about it. Think about this. I'm a foodie. So I love food that is cooked with butter and shellfish like crab meat and whoo, yes indeed. The thing we don't look at is when it like, and I'm using the example of food on this one. When you go to a restaurant and you order a dish and it comes out and it looks amazing. Like a lot of times you go on Instagram and people showing pictures of in a restaurant of the food, it looks amazing. And then after you get to the table and they bring that food out and it's looking incredible and then it smells incredible. And then you cut into it and you eat some and you just like, oh my God, this is the best food I've ever had in my life. Right? That's the same way the narc is doing you. Best food I ever had in my life. What you do not see is that this food that you're eating has an incredible amount of fat in it. It has an incredible amount of fat. It's creating high cholesterol for you, and it's throwing all of your numbers off. But all you can see is that this smells good, it looks good, it tastes good, and it makes me feel good. But you keep eating it for a little while. And now you're overweight. You know, like I said, you got high blood pressure, hypertension, high cholesterol. You're going through it. That's exactly what the narcissist is doing to you. When you met, hey, the conversation was great. They looked incredible. The intimacy felt good. Everything about the situation is great. And they killing you the whole time. You done took and got into a relationship with cancer. You done got into a relationship with cancer. Being with a narcissist is the equivalent of having cancer. It's the equivalent of having cancer. Because if you stay with them long enough, it's going to kill you. You stay with them long enough that it'll kill you. It's the equivalent of having cancer. Okay? That's how toxic these monsters are. They are monsters. You're dealing with the devil. It's just, you're flat out dealing with the devil, people. You're flat out dealing with the devil. And again, the way they're able to just pull you in is because your biggest fear is your fear of being alone. As a child, you were taught growing up you didn't want to be alone. And you did not envision that as a child. And as a child, you're thinking, when I grow up, I'm going to have a relationship. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. I'm going to have a good time. We're going to love each other. We're going to have a happy family. And in your mind as a child, that's all you wanted in a relationship. I just want to be happy. Well, the narc knows that. The narcissist knows that. They help you program. This world helped program us like that. I just want to be happy in a relationship with someone, with my spouse. And we give anybody a chance to prove themselves, especially the good looking ones. Why do y'all think the narcs do so much to look good? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with working out. There's nothing wrong with it. Everything is right with staying in shape, people. So that's not where we at with this. Everything is good about staying in shape, okay? But remember, that's all the narcissist is bringing to the table, besides pain, destruction, and everything else that's bad, okay? Karma, rain, don't call yourself a fool. We're not going to call ourselves fools for dealing with this. You were tricked into an entanglement, okay? That's all this was. You were tricked into an entanglement. Okay? That's it. That's all it was. Say Claudia say they don't even know how to tell y'all about it in Brazil, huh? Hey, listen, because nobody's really talked about it before now. Just over the last few years. You know, people are starting to come out. See, that's why y'all noticing there's so many, the word narcissism. You know, you look at the news nowadays, they're talking about gaslighting and future faking and all kinds, they're using all kinds of narcissistic terms because it's out of the bag. But people, remember, this world that we're living in, narcissist, this devil controls this world now. He's running this situation out here for the most part. He's running it. You know, and that's why so much wickedness and so much evil out here. Because they're running it. This devil, you can't get around this narcissism thing now. And see what they're trying to do with it. See, this is how this works, y'all. I want y'all to think about something like that Rodney King case. When all them police officers beat Rodney King down and just beat him and beat him and beat him. And I'm thinking, anybody human that sees this video, there's no way they're going to think that these police officers were not guilty. And when they handed out a not guilty verdict, everybody lost their mind out here. But what you did not look at is the same thing that the society is doing to us right now. See, once we get bombarded and bombarded with narcissism, see, that starts to normalize it. The devil wants to be, the devil going to trick us any way he can. He's going to trick us any way he can. And he's saying that, okay, as long as y'all talking about narcissism and as long as y'all saying that, you know, because first, everybody don't call a narcissist the devil. That's just me. I'm just putting it out there. That is the devil. But see, he knows that it's an association there. I'm planting that seed. That devil knows. But all he really wants is for us to normalize narcissism. See, what they tried to do was say that narcissism, well, we all have narcissistic tendencies. No, we do not, people. No, we do not. I have not in my life on purpose went to somebody to totally to just deceive them and do something to them that would destroy their life. I've never done that. That is narcissism. Okay, so no, we don't share the same traits. The narcissist wants us to believe we're all alike. And that's why they say, well, we all have narcissistic traits. No, we don't. No, we don't. You know, I've heard a coach before say, you know, I would say her name, but I don't do that no more. But I've heard a coach, you know, well, I will say her name. I still like her. I watch her. The Enlightened Target. I remember hearing her say that one day that that the narcissist saying that we all have the same traits is like saying that we all have a little bit of cancer in us, you know? Like, no, we don't all have a little cancer in us. No, the narcissist, the devil is the equivalent of cancer. That's what you're saying, to say we all have narcissistic traits. Narcissists put that out there, people. Because they want us to believe we're all alike. We're not all alike. We're not all alike. Okay? But again, you know, you can't go into this world and not see narcissism right now. You just can't do it because it's everywhere and it's been there. But before it was just called, oh, they crazy. That person acts crazy and, you know, all of these other things. And yeah, Yeah, nowadays, you see it. You feel it. You feel it every day. When you wake up, you can feel it. You seeing like, man, why is this world like this right now? There's so much craziness out there. You got so many people out here doing human trafficking of all kinds. The world just isn't a beautiful place anymore. It's just not. It's so many bad people here that mean bad. They're bad and they're really bad. Killers out here just walking the streets every day, killing people like it's nothing. We really live in a sick world. We really live in a sick world, people. It is crazy a lot of times. Sometimes you'll look up and you're just feeling like, wow, how did the world get like this? How did we get to this point? Well, the devil. The devil got us to this point. The devil got us to this point. That's easy. The devil got us to this point. And now look at us. Now we're trying to figure it out. Well, what happened? What's going on? How is it that this is going on right in front of us? How do people come in your life? And see, this is what makes the devil, this narcissist, so bad. This is one of the things that make them so bad. Because amongst everything you see going on in the world today, you turn the news on, you feeling like, wow, the world is in a terrible condition. And then you go home in your house and you got a live-in devil right there. That's helping keep everything totally destroyed. Social media, my gosh. Man, I did not know what that was when it came out. But do y'all know how many marriages and relationships that social media just has completely destroyed? And it wasn't social media itself, it was the access that people have on social media that has destroyed the relationships. But at the same time, it only destroyed relationships that were not strong relationships in the first place. And I'm just keeping it real with y'all. It's a good thing when, you can go out here and be in a relationship and everybody is being respectful. But see, you got this internet, and the internet is very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And it looks for drama. It thrives off of drama. Drama, insults, put downs, it thrives off of that type of stuff. Because people want to laugh, but they want to laugh at your pain. They don't want to laugh at something just being funny. It's funny to people when they see you get disrespected. When people see, you going through something, some people think that's funny. Oh yeah, that COVID-19, it definitely showed so many people the wretchedness of their relationship. And that's why you have so many people that have just gotten out of it. But I'm going to tell y'all, it's never been a better time to be out of a toxic, satanic relationship anyway. Because that's all you really were in the first place. It's toxic. The people who breaking up, you're not breaking up any happy homes out here. You're breaking up homes that were already on a thread. And that's it. Those homes already were on a thread. Couldn't even get, couldn't make it through a couple of days on Facebook. Come on, what kind of relationship is that? Let's just keep it real. Hey, little Miss Halo, that's what I'm talking about. If you're not happy being by yourself, how you going to be happy with somebody else? You depending on that person to make you happy? Nobody makes you happy. Hey, Sharon called you. That internet fight stuff y'all just leave that type of stuff alone, man. Just leave it alone. because it's not, you know, it's not any good. It's you letting everybody on the internet, man, just like I'm giving y'all a front row seat to watch us argue and put each other down, and nobody wins and stuff like that. Nobody wins, you know. I went through that too. Yeah, I didn't even participate though. I said, nah. I can't do that one. But, you know, someone else wanted to. They wanted to go out and tell everybody in the world, hey, you know, this is what happened, and that's this, and this is the, and you know, it just, that's just how it is. Yeah, Bianca. I had a ingrown hair in my eye. One of my eyelashes was ingrown, and it's almost back. It's almost there. I'm getting there day by day. It's coming back now. You know, but you know something, guys? Now, this is something else that I touched on in a video that I did just the other day. And it's a video that I'm working on. I'm going to be releasing tomorrow for you guys. And I'm going to just give y'all a preview. It's called, the video I did the other day was called The Old Hoe. And the one I'm working on right now is called You Cannot Turn a Hoe into a Housewife or House Husband. Okay? You can't turn a hoe into a husband or a wife. Can I get a witness up in here? Can I get a witness? You can't turn a hoe into a wife or a husband. I'm telling y'all, I'm learning so much about what a hoe is, a HOE. I'm learning so much about, because see, we think that a hoe simply means you're somebody that is just promiscuous. You know, a guy that's just out here sleeping with everybody, or a woman who's doing that. That's not all a hoe is. By a long shot. That's not all what no. And for everybody who's tried to turn one of those things into a husband or a wife, yeah, you got dragged on that one. Yeah, you got dragged on that one, didn't you? Oh, yeah. Oh, you got dragged on that one. Because, see, a hoe is a mindset. A hoe is a mindset. And Craig, you ain't even got to be married to it. You lucky you wasn't married to it, partner. Ask anybody that was. Okay? Or is, for that matter. They'll tell you. I said Cardi B. Cardi B said, hey, I ain't cooking no dinner. I ain't washing no dishes. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. And you're right. That's exactly what that song is about. That's exactly what the song is about. The song is saying, look. And that's what I'm saying, y'all. That's what we talking about, narcissism. That's all that song WAP. That's all it's about. It's narcissism. It's saying, I ain't bringing nothing to the table but my sexual organ, my sexuality. That's it. I ain't bringing nothing else to the table. I ain't cooking. I ain't cleaning. I ain't going to work. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing. And I'm saying that's men and women, or males and females. Okay? All they know how to do is talk slick, manipulate, do somebody grimy. That's all. See, being a hoe is, you know, that's a lineage. That's a family line being passed down. That's knowledge from either a family member or somebody you know. It could have been your babysitter, it could have been one of your siblings. But for a narcissist that was taught by an old hoe, that's the new hoe. See, if they had a person in their life that was teaching them, you got to manipulate people. See, you go get you a woman that this woman over here, she got a good job. So you can use her car. She going to work all day. And then you go pick up this other female woman of yours over here. And, you know, when you pick her up, then, man, please. You know what I'm saying? You can have fun with her all day in this other woman's house. You dig? Because you're using this woman over here for other stuff. She might have the weed and y'all get go there and smoke your weed or whatever. And your main girl, see, she at work. Then you go drop this off and then you go pick this other one up. See, she got the hookup. She gonna get your refrigerator full for you. You know what I'm saying? So, see, a hoe is a mentality. Being a hoe is a mindset. See, being a hoe means I ain't taking none of y'all serious. The hoe don't take nobody seriously. The hoe is like, okay, I'm going to have my children with this person right here. Okay, because they're stable. They're stable and they want this family thing and they're going to be able to raise these children by themselves. Because we already know the narc, you know, they're not into that. Loving children and raising families and all that stuff. No, but the hoe has the mindset of, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to start the family over here. But I'm going to get low down and dirty with this one over here. Okay? Because the low down and dirty, you know, this one right here, you know, we have fun together. I can have fun with this person right here because they wild, you know. They giving me that wild and craziness that I like. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to go over here and be with this one because I had fun with this one. But this one over here, this is the conservative one. You know, this is the one that got their stuff together. So yeah, you need that. And see, the narc want to have that stuff together person in their life. And see, that's usually an empath. The narc usually picks the empath because the empath is taking life seriously. The empath wants, you know, everything done with respect. See, they'll go pick another narc and, you know, that's what they have. They can have fun. They have sex with each other. They get high together. They do everything this taboo. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they over here with this person, they having fun, and they're using this person over here. See, that's part of the fun. That's part of the fun when they're using this person or the other narc to take advantage of the empath. Oh, let's go back to the empath's house and lay up in there all day and eat up all the food and dirty it up and junky it up and whatever. Because that's that mindset. That's the whole mentality. See, but then even with both of those two, and see, I'm saying this is not gender specific. Females do it and males do it. See, then they're going to have other small little supplies too. You know, they're going to have other small little supplies. They're going to have other little supplies that, you know, this is their hookup. You know, when they need something from the store, they might know a cashier somewhere. You know, it's a hookup. Might know somebody at a restaurant. They can go get something to eat. You know, hey, they do a little strange for some change. They get some free food. Because the hoe has the mindset that everybody they meet, it's all about controlling them people. See, a hoe is the one that, see, that's the guy that will reach out to the married woman. And he gonna snatch her from her husband. You know, he gonna pull her out of that situation. Absolutely. See, the hoe is the female. She gonna take your man. Y'all remember that? Oh yeah, I take your man. See, that's the female who got that mindset. Oh, I take your man. Oh yeah, I know when I get him, you ain't getting him back. See, what she's gonna do, no shame in their game at all. What she gonna do is she gonna do what he's gonna do, what she's gonna do. They're gonna do everything. They're gonna do everything. When they get around your partner, they gonna do it all. See, it's no limit. See, that's how they make them people feel. They make them feel like it's no limit to what you're gonna get when we get together. It's no limit. No. You gonna get everything you ever dreamed about over here. Oh, they not doing what? Oh, your boo not doing what? Yeah? Oh my goodness, what? Oh, baby, you gonna get that every day over here. You gonna get that every day over here? What is wrong with you? And you home dealing with that? No boundaries. No, listen. They are going to do everything in their power. They're going to do everything. The hoe is going to do everything in their power. They're going to get in your narc's head. But this is the thing. See that hoe? That's again, it's a mindset of destruction. It's how they can go in there and destroy that house. Because see, this is the whole mentality now. After they pull you, after they done went into a house and destroyed it, this is what really shows you the mindset of the hoe. After they get in that house and destroy it, they don't want that person. After that person done left their house and ran off with the hoe don't want them no more. They're like, hold up, this ain't even no challenge no more. I don't want you. I just destroyed your house. You was in a happy home, and no. The hoe is the biggest double crosser you're ever gonna hear of. You ain't never gonna hear of a bigger double crosser than the hoe. That hoe is treacherous. See, the hoe is the type of person that want to be married to this person, but they want their babies from this person. Oh, it's a hoe to the whole degree. The mindset is, I'm going to just use the good person, so part of my life is clean. But I'm going to do everything else dirty. Everything else in their life going to be dirty. And the one thing about their life that never gets included is love, respect, integrity, dignity. It's not about any of that. See, the old hoe doesn't teach integrity. They teach destruction. They teach a child something. They teach a child a trick. And as the child gets older, the trick becomes destroying people. That's all it is. How to destroy people. My friends, this is the devil. That is the work of the devil. That is the work of the devil. We are so afraid. We have become so afraid of being by ourselves, being alone. We are more afraid of being alone than being tortured. You would rather be in hell than be happy, than be somewhere where you can be productive. Thanks, Sophia. Appreciate you. Yes, indeed. Thank you. People, it is so imperative that you spend some time yourself. Jackie, appreciate you. Thank you, Jackie. You gotta spend some time by yourself, people. You cannot sit back. You can't just sit back and think that you're gonna let society tell you gotta be just like the narc. You gotta be in a relationship at all times. Even when you're meeting people that you see are not good for you. Right from the beginning. But because they sounded good and they talked good for a week or two, I'm gonna give it a try. They said some things I wanted to hear. Did they show you what you wanted to see though? See, we'll go along with what goes in your ear, but with your eyes, the same thing that attracted you to that narcissist was your eyes. Are they showing you that they are the relationship that you want? No. Sometimes they will when if you're done with the love bomb, they're mirroring you. So you'll get a little bit of it. But people, this is what I'm saying. When you get out of an entanglement, you gotta take your time. You can't just keep going and I'm gonna stay in this and this is my thing and I want to be with this person and you just got out of a relationship. No, stop. Because if you just got out of a situation with a narcissist, people, you are not relationship material. You just walked out of hell. You just walked out of hell. You was in room number 2. You was in room number 2 of hell. The next time they hoover you and you take them back, they're going to take you back into hell, into room number 3. You hear me? Everybody on this thread that's dealt with a narcissist, which is everybody, you have been in hell. Okay? You've been in hell. Every time you take that narcissist, that devil back, you return to hell. You're just getting in a different room in hell. That's it. You just getting in a different room directly in hell. That's all it is. That's all it is. Natasha, you said you hoovered him? Whoo. I heard that. Every time you take the narc back, you move to a different, more advanced stage, a hotter part of hell. Okay? You ain't walk out of a relationship with the devil. And it's the devil. It is the devil, people. See, y'all, listen, this is what I'm saying to y'all. I talk about this, and I've talked about it a few times, and I talked about it earlier in this video. Listen, when the devil tricked the other angels in heaven, when he was able to trick the other angels, do y'all think that he was all evil? That they didn't act like an angel? You think he didn't act like an angel? You think he wasn't handsome or pretty? The devil was the prettiest, the most handsome angel. That's why the devil was able to manipulate, because we are visual. When you see this person, they're always worrying about what they look like. That's all they bring to the table. That's it. When you see them, and a lot of times when you see them make a video, the video is gonna be about whatever they've been working on their body. That's it. When they're taking pictures, they're gonna focus on whatever they've been working on their body. Okay? That's how it works, because that's all they bring to the table, people. That's all they bring to the table. And unfortunately, we're visual people. You know, we're all visual. I know they say that that's mostly a man thing. Women are visual too. Y'all have eyes. You can say what you want to say. You have eyes. And when you see what you like, you see something you're attracted to, and that thing that you're attracted to is telling you how beautiful you are and telling you that you're this amazing person and they can't live without you. You know, you start feeling some type of way. You believe it. How many of y'all don't believe it when a good-looking person tells you that you look good? I do. I believe it every time a beautiful woman tells me I look good. I believe all of that. Because that's visual, people. We are visual people. And that's the way the devil gets in. That's how this narc gets in your life. That's how they get in and gets to destroy in the first place, because we're looking at them. We're looking directly at them, and then you get mesmerized. You get mesmerized. Remember, every hunter sets a trap. They have to set a trap, people. Every hunter sets a trap. You think about this. When you met your narc set a trap, and they trapped you in it. You didn't see it as a trap, though. See, they packaged it in a real nice package. But it was a trap. Oh, it definitely was a trap. But think about this. When you're trying, like if you have a mouse in your house, you set a trap. You put a mouse trap, put a piece of cheese on there. You know the mouse smells that cheese. He's going for that cheese. He's not even looking at the trap. There you go. The narcissist, the devil, does the same thing with us, people. They set a trap. They set a trap. And when they set the trap, that's it. They set the trap. They got us. You go in there, you get that cheese, and bam. Now you trauma bonded and trying to figure out, how do I get out of this trauma bond? How do I stop ruminating? You know? And people, that's what it's all about. You were trapped. They tricked you into an entanglement. They tricked you into it. You know, this wasn't something that just kind of sort of happened. No. If y'all knew the kind of preparation that a narc, the devil, puts into capturing you, and that's why it gets so disrespectful. And a lot of times, a devil will disrespect you. You know, when they get to the devalue stage and they're starting to talk real disrespectful to you, they'll start to talk disrespectful to you and the reason that they feel so arrogant and empowered and they feel like they're over you is because the devil feels like, I'm better than you. You know, he feels like I'm better than you. I'm smarter than you. You stupid. You don't even know I'm the devil. That's how the narc looks at us. The narc sees us as someone we don't. Y'all, look at you. I'm sitting there destroying you, and you don't even see me for who I am. You still don't even know who I am. And he does this that's a litmus test. That's a litmus test to see if you're awake. Has anybody put it together yet? Has anybody figured out that I'm the devil? That's how the devil looks at it. The devil looks at you and says, hey, you know what? I can devalue you. I'm talking to you like you're trash. I'm talking to you like you're less than a human being. And yet, you're still willing to talk to me. You're still willing to deal with me. Woo. And that's why they go to that level, because he wants to push you harder and further than anything. Another thing, people, that I want to talk about real quick while it's on my mind is how I talk about this all the time. The narcissists always recycle. They're always going to go in a circle with their people. The narc always goes in a circle because the narcissist feels that and I'm going to say this, the empath, and when we break up with them, we think that everybody, they're such a catch and everybody wants this person because either, they look good and, and they were popular or something like that. And everybody wants this person. But the thing you're not looking at is you believe that everybody's going to put up with that person, and they're not. They're not. You put up with that person. You put up with that devil. The rest of the world, no. No, we don't. No, we don't. Guess what? None of us will put up with any of the other person's devil the way you put up with that devil. Nobody. None of you guys would put up with the devil that I had the way I put up with that devil. Simply because you're at a place now where you know manipulation and you know the pain that this devil brings. So you would not let that devil in your life to destroy the way I did. Simply because you've already seen it. You've tasted it before. And the same applies to everybody else. Nobody, see, we'll think that, they just out there just living a life and they're just doing the same thing to somebody else and they just getting over with it. They are not getting over with it. They are not. People, they are not. Nobody else is putting up with their mess the way you put up with it. Now, I know you're thinking, yeah, but you can't really say that because my narc got married. They've been married for 5 years. Listen. In order for a narcissist, a real narcissist, to be able to be married to somebody for more than a year, that's what I'm taking it. In order for a narcissist to be able to be married to somebody for more than a year, and I'm saying this on anybody, that person got to be destroyed before the narcissist moves in on them. That person has to already be destroyed. You hear me? That person is already destroyed. Hey, you missed a good one tonight. Wanda, thank you. That's right. They dressed up garbage can. dressed up trash cans. You will just give it a little bit of time. That's all you gotta do. If y'all gave people just a little bit of time, listen, I don't care what relationship you're in. Don't be talking about you love somebody and you don't really know that person yet. Let that person show you who they are. You ain't gotta wait no 6 months. It don't even take 6 months no more. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate you. It don't take 6 months no more. It don't even take 3 months. A narc coming letting the cat out the bag usually within the first few weeks. But it's small. We be looking for big signs, big stop signs. No, stop looking for the big signs. Look for the small things. Don't y'all know how that you say like, it's not the big things that somebody does for you. It's the small things that people do in relationships that you remember that affect you the most. It's the small things. You're right. Look for the small things. Look for their inconsistencies. When they don't call when they told you they was going to call. You know, because they're going to keep that thing up when they meet you. They're going to give you all the attention in the world. They're going to do everything they can do to capture your attention and make you feel some type of way. They're going to do everything. Give them a little bit of time and just look for the little things. Looking for them to break their word. Hold them to their word. Okay? And then you'll see. You'll see the manipulation. You'll see it. It doesn't take forever. It doesn't take a long time for it to come out. If you just pay attention, a narc going to show you who they are every time. They're going to show you who they are every single time, people. You know, but again, I want y'all to know this. Ain't nobody putting up with your narc's mess the way you put up with it. Ain't nobody putting up with your narc's mess the way you put up with it. They got away with that crap with you, and that's it. Don't think for 1 second the rest of the world just letting them go, giving them a free pass to go out here and act a fool with it. It's not happening like that, y'all. It's not happening like that. Woo, man. There you go. There you go. Man, we done flew overboard tonight. Oh, man. Listen, people. Like I said, I want y'all to remember something. I want y'all to remember something and let this be the motivational moment of the week. Your narcissist ain't having their way with nobody but you, okay? And the only reason they getting away with that jive with you is because they got in your head early. See, that's why you'll see people revisit your life from years ago. See, a narcissist got to keep going in loops with everybody simply because they got to go in loops with everybody simply because they cannot. Listen to me, people. I'm giving y'all a jewel on this one. The reason, because most of the people think that their narc just went out here and they can just grab anybody they want and do the same thing to them. And I'm showing you that they cannot. They cannot. You gotta hit my inbox, Patricia. You gotta hit my inbox on Facebook or Instagram. They cannot go out here and just grab somebody else because, and this is, I'm gonna show you how they're not doing that. Because after they discarded you, they come back in a circle. They're gonna come back. The reason they're coming back is because they don't went out here to see if they could do the same thing to other people. And ain't nobody having it. Ain't nobody having it. Okay, I done tried 3 or 4 people. Nobody's having it. Let me call you back again. Yeah, let me call you because I know you still having it. And you just so happy to hear their voice. And they saying all the stuff they used to say, everything to make you feel good. And you start having those old feelings again. And now you ready to warm on up to them and you ready to be back with them. You ready to get back with them. Right off the break, and it's working. And that's why the narc picks you, and that's one of the reasons why the narc continues to hover you. They continue to hover you because you're the only one that's going to keep dealing with that mess. Because they went out there and tried it with other supplies. The other supplies shut it down. The other supplies said, man, get out of here, man. Most of their other supplies done cut them off to the point they not even talking to them. That's right, Millicent. Walking Dead. They not even dealing. Nobody's dealing with their mess but you. You're the only one putting up with that mess. That's it. You're the only one who's been showing and proving that they can still go out there, act a fool, and come right on back, and bam, you right there. You taking the call, oh man, I saw you the other day, and then they call you back with, I've been thinking about you, we need to let's go to a counselor, or let's go to church together. Let's start out another type of way. What's up, Merlin? We're going back, we're going to go to church, or, they always got some magnificent story for us about how, this time is going to be different. Take me back this time, I promise you. I'll do anything. I'm gonna show you this time that I'm better. I'm going to show you, I'm telling you, I'm going to go get hormone shots if I got to. I'm telling y'all, man, the narcissist will do anything. They will say anything to you to get you back. And I've heard it. I've heard it. I'm going to go get hormone shots so my hormones ain't going crazy and I can act like a normal person. They will say anything. You hear me? They will say and do anything. I talked to my pastor. My pastor told me that you was the one for me and that my life ain't going to be right and I ain't going to mess that up because I respect that pastor. And man, a narc will lie and say anything. Anything. If that means that if you're going to listen to that lie and give them one more chance, they will say and do anything. Listen, people, that's all we're getting for tonight. I want to thank y'all for coming in here and hanging out on this Monday night. It was definitely a beautiful night to do it, and it felt good. Yes, it did. It felt wonderful. Man, I love hanging out with y'all. Listen here. We're going to get everybody through. Y'all hear me? I'm right here with y'all, man. We're going to get through all this together. Ain't nobody going to feel left out. Nobody. We're not going to feel left out. We're going to get it together. We're going to get this thing together because it's all it's about is learning what you're dealing with. See, ain't nobody tell us what we was dealing with. That's it. Ain't nobody tell us this in school. Mama never said this was going to happen. Woo. But yes, so we're going to kick this thing right back off Wednesday night. We're going to love bomb it Wednesday night. I thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Go on there, hit the like button. If for anybody new up in the house with us, hit the subscribe button and check us out. Because this is how we get down 4 days a week. That's right, 4 days a week. We get in here and get it in. All right. Check me out on Facebook. My Facebook group is Narc Anonymous 101, the Empath Tribe. Instagram. Go to my Instagram, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm about to bring something new out for y'all. It's coming. But I'm working on it. It's got to be right. I want it to be right for y'all. It's coming though. Go on my TikTok page. TikTok. You get a 1-minute version of me every other day. Every day. I'm trying to do something every day on there. Again, man, I thank y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all back, man. That is the best feeling in the world. I love y'all right back, man. Y'all are incredible. Incredible, man. No feeling like this, y'all. No feeling like this. The best feeling in the world to me, man. Just to get on here and just hang out with y'all for a little bit. Listen, y'all hear the ocean, the waves crashing in the background? That is my favorite noise in the world. Just being on a beach. And the waves are crashing in the background. Yes, that's what we listening to. Okay, so I'm gonna see y'all on Wednesday night. All right, Wednesday night. Thank you, Sophia. Yes, indeed. Wednesday night we're gonna get back in here. We're gonna get it in. You got to bring your self-love with you on Wednesday night. Y'all, I notice a lot of people who come to the Wednesday night are scared to say they love themselves, man. We're going to break that. We're going to break that up, y'all. We're going to break all that up because y'all see all these people in here loving on themselves. I need to see everybody loving on themselves, okay? Wednesday night, we're going to love on ourselves and we're going to have a whole nother topic, all right? Y'all ready? Because I'm ready. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night, good day. And we're going to start this week out with nothing but motivation, high motivation. We're going to start out feeling good. And we're going to talk positivity in our life. We're going to speak that into the universe that every last one of us is going to make it through. We're going to be more successful than we've ever been. We're going to have the greatest relationship that we've ever had. And it's going to start right at home with ourselves. Y'all hear me? Amen. Good night.